Why they have a chance no matter who they play. They play with an edge, individually and collectively.
Irving finds James. James finds a path to the rim.
3 shots, 3 layups.
Irving fires and hits a 3. That's his first field goal. Does he hold on to his pivot foot? I guess so, as James banks it in.
No, I'm a homer. I know that. But that's a travel.
Kyrie Irving again. He's hit 2 in a row. There's the cut. There's the layup. Off the glass. At the buzzer. Good call, coach. Irving way outside. Hits a 3.
The guy can flat out score the basketball. Not just driving, but also very good shooter. Extreme confidence.
Blake on Irving, shots good, and a foul. Irving, such an unbelievable handle, and a chance for a 3-point play.
He's just so good, as you said, Mike, with the ball. He gets in, he takes the contact, and he's able to keep his concentration.
15 assists in that first half. Kyrie Irving, meanwhile, had a terrific offensive first half. Irving, the crossover, the step back, the jumper. Kicks it out, Irving. Puts it in. Eight straight points by the Cavaliers. 8 straight points by Kyrie Irving. Irving looks up the shot clock at the other end and nails the jumper. Irving fakes, run off the 3, back up top to Smith. Off balance, 3, nails it. There's your typical J.R. Smith 3-pointer.
Right, I mean, you weren't a scoring mentality point either. That came natural to you as Shumpert knocks in the pull-up too. And they need Shumpert, Mike.
Kevin Love for 3. Drives on James. Shot blocked by Irving. And Shumpert picks it up. James. Irving down the lane. Flips it up and a foul. Irving crossover inside. Oh, sweet move from Kyrie Irving. And the Pistons call timeout.
It's simple basketball for the Cavs.
And there's the foul. Never really looking for his shot. He finds Irving, who will rise up, and a little floater's good. Tough shot, but Irving is on the board, coming off a career best.
But then getting a chance to watch him his first 2 years, and that's a deep 3 from Kyrie.
And he rattles it home. Around and down it goes for Irving.
So impressed his first 2 years as they foul much.
By the way,
what they say.
You could win a cold beverage, but Larry Bird did in fact foul out of the game as Kyrie Irving hits a 3. Well, it's good to see Irving back on the playoff stage. String of success. Is Irving a fire again? He's hot. Back-to-back possessions. Kyrie Irving with 3-pointers.
He's one of those guys.
Next matchup will be Friday for Game 3. And here's Irving again, and he has scored the last 11 points for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're going to have to make a decision. You can see the guards are going over the top. They're not trapping.
Kicks it out. Ball's moving well, and it's Smith again. And Smith. 2 3-pointers made. He gets going a little bit. He's as lethal as anyone in the game.
Yeah, if he gets going, it's
to the corner, J.R. Smith. He's got another one. Dellavedova was key in the second quarter. Now Irving off the window as the shot clock got to 2. Finds Irving in the corner. Smith gives it right back. Kyrie for 3. Yes.
Good basketball. Obviously, J.R. could have took that 3. But kicked it back in transition. Pistons are having a hard time locating shooters.
Quiet right now, though. James trying to get him on their feet again. He hits a 3. LeBron James shooting at 49%. Detroit at 47.9%. Smith on the take, and it can't go, but Smith will go to the free throw line. Got LeBron on one side, Kyrie on the other. He gives it back. Wide open 3. J.R. Smith rattles it home.
16. That's not a struggle. I don't know what it is.
How about disaster?
Yeah, that's better.
Nice move inside from Kyrie Irving. James ahead. Irving has shot well from three-point range. That time a two-pointer, banks it in. Back-to-back buckets for Irving. Team. Caldwell Pope harassing Irving. Irving now 3 for 3.
Time. Challenge is lateral quickness.
Irving, quickness into the paint. Nice soft touch, and Kyrie Irving is 4 for 4 from the field. Offensive boards.
That's too good a defense to give up second shots.
And Irving takes advantage.
Yeah, they're getting pounded on the board right now.
Focusing on Reggie Jackson. Irving gets inside, just bullies his way in. Drummond sprinting back. But Irving gets inside and finishes. And a quick timeout. Stan Van Gundy irate. Thompson sets the screen. Irving momentarily lost her dribble, gets it back and finishes. Get a victory here in game 3. Irving gets a clean look and nails the 3. Dellavedova finds Irving for 3. Oh, he puts it in! Kyrie Irving nails it. But they're going to review it. Jason Phillips quickly blew his whistle. Kyrie Irving, what a shot. And a perfectly executed play. Well, he's close to the baseline there.
Clearly got it off in time. Give Tyronn Lue a lot of credit. This is a design play. The attention drawn by James. Beautiful execution.
Catch and shoot, one quick motion. And Irving with 26 more points. LeBron James sheer joy as Irving continues to excel in this series.
Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the opponent.
Be an elimination day for the Pistons. Coming across, we're back on TNT. This game getting underway with a flurry for the Detroit Pistons. Brian Anderson with Steve Smith. Kyrie gives it to Thompson. And Thompson off the window, fired it off the glass.
Yeah, he didn't call that one.
Here's Kyrie Irving. Got it. A little mid-range for Kyrie Irving.
Well, Stanley Johnson tried to go over the pick, under the pick. This is where Baines had to help him. You got to step up a little bit and show him.
Pistons have hit 3 now. Morris hit the first 2. And Irving right back. Little
transition early offense before the teams are set up. That's where he has to be aggressive.
Oh, LeBron James.
It's difficult for him and also difficult for Stan Van Gundy and coaches who have to coach guys, especially when they're one of your best players, how to keep them in the game. And a beautiful layup by Kyrie Irving. And Stan talked about it. It's not like he's shooting 50%.
The last thoughts here, but he's got to stay engaged in the game as Irving goes again to the hole. So back-to-back possessions with Kyrie Irving. Gets to the hole with the shot clock expiring. And here's Irving again. Kyrie Irving passed it up. Move it inside. Dishes it to James, who finishes. And LeBron looking at for a foul. Here's Kyrie Irving, who knocks down a 3. Kyrie all the way in with the left hand off the window. Timeout. Not the way the Pistons wanted this to start. And the Cavs free and easy, feeling loose in a closeout Sunday. A long 2 goes for Irving. So 11 points. A little bit out of control. Does somehow retain possession. Oh, Kyrie Irving hits another one. He has scored the last 10 points.
You said it best, B.A. A little bit out of control, but he gathers it.
And Irving sets up Love for 3. Got it. Just
got
beautiful.
his feet set.
2-man game right there. Kyrie Irving all tied at 78. It'll count if it goes. And it goes. Kyrie Irving with a half-court bomb.
B.A., he shot this one, and he knew it was going in. You talking about range. This is not a heave. This is a shot from Kyrie.
Cavs have the lead. 1 quarter to go in Detroit. Pistons miss an opportunity to take the lead. Kyrie Irving with a killer crossover, and he's fouled. Man, just lightning fast. And now Tyronn Lue is going to...
him missing shots, but you got to be careful it doesn't affect your rhythm offensively.
Kyrie Irving on the take with Jackson off the window. Kyrie, beautiful shot. Well, he's having a great game once again. He was off to a bit of a slow start in the first quarter, but he's gone for... Pass out to Smith, launches a long three. How do you do it, JR? He's quieting down the crowd. Irving for 3. Oh, Kyrie Irving! Possibly another dagger. Hit a corner 3 in game 3. This one, a big one, gives the Cavs a 4-point lead again.
The time left on the clock. He just pulls up and walks off with the silencer.
Looking for help. 2-1. Jackson, the 3 short. Game over. Cavaliers win. They sweep the Detroit Pistons. Detroit was looking for the foul, which would have given them 3 free throws. Would have won the game, but Jackson comes up short.
Sweeping the top-seeded Hawks. So here we go, and Kyrie will attack early. Holding on Teague. Playing a lot of love at center. Here's Kyrie Irving with a beautiful off-balance shot. Like you said, the leading scorer on this team and the leading scorer in all the playoffs so far in the NBA. Irving on the fly, another 3. Timeout Atlanta. And Kyrie Irving has come out and firing on all cylinders.
Goes on as they go small with Kevin Love. Block shot there by either LeBron or Kyrie.
Shot clock at 4. Irving on the move.
Kev, all those numbers are great for LeBron.
January 22nd of David Black. That's a 3-point hit. It's put in by Kevin Love. Points in 3-point shooting. That's LeBron.
In the paint.
Horford and Millsap 2 of 14 combined in the lane. On the fly, but mid-range will fall. The defense is there. Good screen opens up. Smith, Korver fouls. Another triple put in by J.R. Smith. That's his 3rd tonight. Fake by Love. Mid-range is in off the glass.
Wow, he got one to go.
LeBron 3. He's hit a couple.
If you're baseball, you can't get discouraged. You got to live with that. That's looking over here.
Away, here comes LeBron. They've got numbers 3 on 2. Beautiful feed. Irving. LeBron! He gripped it and ripped it.
And here comes the Hawks.
Fry 3.
Good answer.
Channing Fry hits his second 3 tonight. Kyrie open 3. His first field goal since 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
What a beautiful cross-court.
Kyrie Irving got Horford backpedaling and finds his way for the dude. What a handle by Irving.
Oh, goodness. Someone's awake. Kyrie Irving, 7 quick points here for the Cavaliers.
He's got 19. LeBron's got 20. And got it! In mid-flight! What a play!
You saw a little bit of that rust by the Cavaliers in that first half as J.R. Smith gets his first 3 to go. He's averaging.
Irving doubled and fouled. As he goes up with 9 on the shot clock.
He got him from behind.
Love for 3. And LeBron the other way. 1 of 2 so far. Finding Irving. 3 is down. They have 6 threes in the first quarter of game 1. He's got screened by LeBron, who puts up a 3. He hit his first 3-point attempt in game 1. He hits his first 3-point attempt here in game 2. And a quick 7 for James. Love 3. Kevin Love has knocked down a couple triples.
Did you see that pass from LeBron with the left hand to Kyrie Irving? My goodness.
8-0 run by the Cavs, who led after one in game one, 30-19. The sweep in Detroit. Here's Fry. Good ball movement. Open Irving three. 14 of them. 14.
It makes it almost about 11.
Smith three. Unbelievable. Off balance, fading out of bounds. Hits nothing but net. Teague going the other way. Will carve. LeBron tees up a triple. Nice cross right there by Irving. Long two.
Beautiful move there by Kyrie.
Irving to James. Kyrie triple. 21 three-point makes by the Cavaliers, tying a record by Golden State earlier in these same playoffs. So now they're on the doorstep of the record.
During the playoffs with 14.
Could this be the record breaker? It is. 22. Put it in the books. Offered by Kyrie Irving.
Continue to let your thoroughbreds. We've seen some injuries throughout these playoffs. Kyrie's three to tie it. Kyrie's three.
And trying to win game two
himself. Love using that shot fake to get the space, and that's a second three-pointer hit by the Cavaliers. On the takeaway, Irving shielding Teague and scores. Great break, and Budenholzer will take the timeout.
Now, what you do not like there is that the offensive dribbler stepped in front of the defender who's trying to run to get the shot off.
Irving to space, and Kyrie knocks it down, 56-53. That time he wasn't set. He wanted the bump. Not called. No shot clock reset as Irving hits the three.
Now look, Tristan Thompson has 8 offensive rebounds, and it's
Fry. Great fake. Came in. James double-double, 10 points, 10 boards.
Murray said don't fall in love with it. You're 2 for 7 this quarter.
Kyrie. He needed that. Irving was 3 of 10 shooting, Hubie.
Yeah.
It's that 3, and it's back to 6 points.
You see, remember I told you now, Atlanta can't.
Irving snake his way through. He used that wall from Thompson so well. He's got such a great tight handle. Look out! Oh, he almost took one away from T. His eyes got big.
Irving does
it. It was 2016. That's what it is. Irving over Horford, and the lead is 4.
Yeah, this is where the Hawks have got to get back to their motion now. You have to really keep them.
That is point guard playing well. Kyrie says, give me some of that. I won't take a backseat to anyone. 17 now.
He made that shot.
Great shot fake by Kyrie. Carrying the Cavs. It's half the Hawks team coming at him. Somebody's free. It's Fry again. Channing Fry. What a night. What an addition. 6 3-pointers. He has 22. The best playoff game that he's had. Kyrie, the handle, the finish.
Oh, what a terrific move. Now that was so quick with the dribble, and he was down low to the ground.
By the Cavs. Teague bumping her.
They need him to get off to a good start, mainly because not just with the points, but with the rebounding and the block shots.
They gave Irving space, and he has been great from deep. 12 of 16 shooting the 3 in this series for the Cavs point guard. Irving on the attack ends the 7-0 Hawks run and ties the game at 15.
Well, this guy is
Irving the other way. Kyrie will come to the line.
Cleveland has 0 second chance points.
Big. Oh, Irving full speed at the glass. Korver's contact. Corner, air ball the last one. All net on this one. And that is 7 threes. 17 field goals.
See, they got this 2 plays in a row.
And Love's got 2 threes in a row.
See, if you're going to trap out on the wing.
That time, Irving, the beautiful move. The great finish from Kyrie at the rim. He has 10.
He's one of the best we have.
Primary options. They switch it here, and Love hits his 4th 3. That's now 9 threes for the Cavs. 73. Shumpert out of the corner. And Iman Shumpert makes it 10 3-pointers made again. Paul Millsap in a preview of the game tonight in the West with the Spurs. Irving puts the moves on again. 14 points for Kyrie. His handle is the late portion of the last decade. James hits the 3. LeBron's first 3-point hit. Irving put on the break. Knock down the J on Horford.
Great move.
Wow.
He can stop it. Very deceiving, very deceptive off the dribble, Mike.
He's got 16. The lead is 4.
Hall of Fame, which is outstanding. And master evaluator of talent with his report, called Basketball Illustrated. Now,
Dellavedova on the attack. Able to get one to go. That's the first field goal for Dellavedova, who is only, getting a big, long break here before they re-enter. Iman Shumpert puts the Cavaliers up 3.
I tell you, he has shot well. He's a definite three-point threat and shoots a good percentage.
Dry basket bound. It's a little floater if you can give a 7-footer a floater. Bazemore slapped away by Irving and out of bounds, stays here. 8 years in the league. James attacks, finds Irving. Kyrie.
Oh, how about that one?
Gives the cap.
And a sellout crowd here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Kyrie Irving's jump shot is good. His shooting has been phenomenal so far in these playoffs, especially from downtown, averaging 24.5 points per game. The Cavs' defense at times can be terrific, can be swarming as DeRozan gets inside. But there'll also be plays like that as DeRozan easily gets to the rim. Irving does the same thing down the other end.
That can't happen if you're Toronto.
DeRozan blocked by James. Here comes Irving. Banks it in. Irving took it right to Kyle Lowry. 6 points for Irving. Lowry a little sloppy with the ball. Irving takes advantage. Irving goes right at Johnson. Good strength from Kyrie Irving. Patterson. Jefferson a rebound. Irving blows past Lowry, gets to the basket, banks in the reverse. Irving again to the rim. Won't go, but a foul. And Irving will shoot 2. An excellent first quarter for Kyrie Irving. Lowry kicks it out. Good open look for DeRozan. He's not a big three-point shooter. Doesn't take many. As James grabs another rebound, his 5th. Whips a pass to Irving inside the arc. Rattles it home. 20-point lead. Irving gets it back. Wide open jump shot. Pure from Kyrie Irving. 16. As Joseph misses the floater. Kevin Love the rebound. Irving, oohs and ahs from the crowd. And Irving with the finish. Wow. Corey Joseph lost the handle. Here's James. Goes right. Left-handed off the glass. He's now 7 for 7. About a 5-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh! Irving to Thompson. James pass corner to Irving. Three-pointer bounces around and drops in. When you're hot, you're hot. And Irving has been scorching from downtown in the playoffs. Love comes up with a steal and throws it ahead to Irving. Irving throws it down. Irving knocks over DeRozan. Probably got away with a foul, and James finishes at the other end. DeRozan annoyed. Irving made a steal, but there was plenty of contact as the lead is now 25.
To be 8 wins better than the teams that finished 3 through 6, I think is really a fine accomplishment for Toronto.
Meanwhile, Kyrie Irving just continues to shine. Now 25.
And handling the basketball reminds me a lot of the great Rod Strickland, a former teammate of mine who's actually Kyrie Irving's godfather.
And you think about it, both were mid-round or below halfway through the mid-round. You were, what, 18?
Yes.
And I think Rod was around the same.
I believe he was 17 or somewhere around there.
To get 2 legendary point guards who played long time.
That's his Cavs team. Great job of throwing it. It's overreacting to their ability to shoot the three-point.
James on the pass from Irving. They're getting dunks again early. Nice backdoor. Irving inside. Left-handed. Banks it in after taking some contact. Irving gets in the paint again. Falling away. He's got so many ways to score.
So comfortable in traffic. No matter how many guys are there, he's comfortable with his ability to get to his spot
Big time scorer in that paint.
By the way, Irving and Biyombo received double
Timely
technicals.
cut by Corey Joseph. They just missed a wide open shot.
Irving knocks down a contested shot. He's got 6 points, and it's tied again.
And if you're Patterson defensively in that situation, you got to be higher up.
Irving, pull-up jumper. Got it! Kyrie Irving, another fine start. He had 12 points in the first quarter of game 1. 8 more here. I thought he should have had another free throw.
Talked about him in the open. Knocking down shots, making plays. That
Irving gets inside.
Kyle Lowry has bulldog strength.
Trying to get a little fancy. Lost it, somehow gets it back. Lays it up to Thompson. Great second effort from Kyrie Irving. Irving behind the back. Knocks down another jumper. He's 6 of 12 from the field, 12 more points.
just not fair. It's not fair.
Joseph can't finish. And a loose ball foul is going to go against Damari Carroll. That's his third. Inside, off the glass, it's good. Timeout Toronto as the lead is ballooned to 17.
Supporting guy.
Irving goes to the basket. Irving, another strong game. He's got 6.
Do it right, because all of a sudden he's doing the things he's supposed to do in a different uniform.
Irving banks it in.
And that's why you have to surround.
That's by 13. Irving again. He is so gifted offensively. And Irving pumped by Jason Thompson. Irving pulls back, drives again, pull-up jumper, got it. He is so smooth. 24 points for Kyrie Irving. At 27 in game 1.
If I'm Ty Lue, I'm finding a way to get my guys out of this ball game right now.
J.R. Smith from way downtown. They are starting to celebrate here in Cleveland.
It's not one-dimensional. They do a good job of getting to the paint, scoring mid-range shots like that, and also good offense. Bad job by Shumpert helping off of Patterson.
Irving connects there. Well, when Larry went out with the third foul, the Raptors have since gone on a 16-5 run. Kyrie Irving drills that one. Rosen. This is the largest deficit the Cavs have faced all playoff. Outside the arena, Kyrie Irving throws it up to James. One-handed slam.
And Mike, you saw at the timeout the quick adjustment by Ty Lue to go to Channing Frye at center.
As Irving gets inside, nice move. Irving just 1 of 4 to start after that 3 for 19 game on Saturday. Irving gets inside. Gorgeous left hand from Kyrie Irving.
That's 2 great finishes over the contested hand of Biyombo. Kyrie Irving as good as it gets as finishing in the paint.
Lowry goes for a reach in. Irving finds James. James, nice adjustment. Biyombo was ready to block it. And James with a gorgeous move. Kyrie Irving against Joseph. Pushes off and knocks it down. Joseph thought there was a bit of a push off. As Irving with his third field goal. Irving the drive. Irving answers with a 2-pointer. Irving to James. Back out Irving. Nice pass inside. And James with 14. Irving, he came out early to get some extra shooting in before the third quarter. Knocks down his first shot of the third. There's 7 to shoot now for Kyrie Irving against Lowry. Crossover move, drills the jumper. A 3-pointer for Irving. Damari Carroll, his runner, high off the glass. Kevin Love able to get the rebound. Lowry, somehow it goes, finds Irving, and Irving, 3 straight buckets for Kyrie Irving. And what was an 18-point lead is cut to 10. Irving drives on Lowry, little hesitation move. Finds J.R. Smith from the corner. That's good. J.R. Smith barely had it in his hands before he started the shot attempt. 11 straight points now by the Cavaliers. Smith up top, Irving. James hits the three-pointer. He has struggled mightily from downtown, especially in this series. Irving against Joseph. Nice D from Joseph, stays with him, and Irving just a little bit better on that one.
It's great defense. Sometimes you got to shake your head and say, awesome job, and Kyrie Irving knocked down the shot.
Shot clock down to 7. Irving against Joseph. Turnaround jumper.
My goodness.
6 to shoot. Biyombo on Irving. Long three-pointer. Got it! Kyrie Irving from way downtown. DeRozan on Smith. Lowry on Kyrie Irving, who bounced back in game 4. Rattles that one in for his first field goal. Irving had a nightmare game 3. His first. Irving to Love. Love, hop step, hits a 3. Irving, elbow jumper. James, back up top.
And with that being said, Coach, with this group, it doesn't matter because if they double as Kyrie Irving with the shot, now all of a sudden you're throwing it to offensive weapon.
Oh, nice crossover move and the left hand. And here comes Kyrie Irving. Irving for 3. Bang! The Raptors played well in the first period here in Cleveland. Right now in some trouble. James drives, finishes with the left hand. Swarming defense, another turnover. Here comes James. And the Cavaliers are taking apart the Raptors here in the first half.
You don't necessarily want players to always agree when they're sitting on the bench, but you do want them.
Another turnover. Irving with the steal, Irving with the drive, and Irving with the finish and a foul. Cavaliers embarrassing the Raptors here in game 5 as the lead up to 34 again.
Pay attention, young fellas. This is how you finish against a big in transition.
Kyrie Irving lays it up and in. Irving with 19. Irving's jumper again.
But I think as a coach and as
to get to their first ever conference final. Patterson lost it. And a whistle against Cavaliers with one of the most dominant performances in conference final history. Kevin Love, LeBron James, and Kyrie Irving just destroying the Raptors. Coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll have Jeff Van Gundy, the early days. Irving looks to push. Back to Kevin Love. Love lines it up and hits the 3. As Irving, the steal, James, the finish. But on games where Kevin Love misses his first shot in the playoffs, and that's 9 games, Irving, quick drive and a foul. For a little guy, he is strong. Kyrie Irving with a steal. 3-on-1. Alley-oop to James. Beautifully executed off another fine defensive play. And it's now 10 straight points for Cleveland.
knocks down another jumper.
A good job as Smith catches, fires, and it's J.R. Smith. It's the harder contested shots that seem to go down more often for Irving. Hand in his face, gets it to go. Boy, tough shot as Corey Joseph was blanketing him. Irving to James. James tries another 3 and hits. 3 for 4 from downtown for LeBron James. Irving, shuffle pass. James fakes and finishes. And LeBron James puts the Cavs up by 11. Nice pass. Irving banks it in. What a gorgeous look from LeBron James.
Again, that same set. Piece of that.
Irving drives, foul, count it, and 1. Kyrie Irving aggressively goes to the basket, and a chance for a 3-point play as the Cavs open up their largest lead of the half. Thompson finds Irving, 28-foot line with 5 on the shot clock. Thompson gets inside, flips it up, rolls around, and drops in.
Not allowing Kyrie Irving to help on that DeRozan drive.
Irving floats it up and in. Irving now with 11 points and 8 assists. Irving left wide open all the time and nails the three-pointer. That's his first attempt from there. And now the 11th three-pointer of the game for Cleveland.
In Toronto, DeRozan and Lowry are sharing it as Kyrie Irving's off to a terrific
to Smith. Throws a bullet pass to Love. Irving off the fake. Pull-up jumper's good. And it's a 20-point game. Cavs starting to pull away. Finds Irving, and Irving's fouled as he goes to the basket. Behind the back. Shot clock at 4. Irving stripped, knocked off the foot. Irving drives, left-handed, throws it up, and gets the bounce. Oh, sensational move from Kyrie Irving. Final seconds. Lowry draws the foul, and he'll shoot free throws. Lowry's become very adept with his 5th 30-point game of the playoffs. Irving's shot won't count. He got it off too late, but it won't count, and the third quarter comes to an end. Irving drives left-handed off the glass. Just over 7.5 remaining. Irving, good feed inside, and James with the left hand. Kyrie Irving with his 9th assist, and that one was a beauty. Irving, little razzle-dazzle, nails the three-pointer.
And where are the people that said Kyrie Irving wasn't a point guard?
Lowry drives, trying to draw the contact, knocked away by Irving. Lowry gets it back. As we're under the 5-minute mark, Irving scoots inside, banks it in. Boy, some dazzling moves from Kyrie Irving, and he's got 28. Patterson. As Irving again with the left hand. Oh, sweet move from Kyrie Irving.
Away with Kevin Love at the 5. They're trapped in the pick and roll. Great job of rotating, and those are shots that you live with if you're the Cavs.
Cavaliers coming off a 6-game win as Kevin Love knocks down the 3 against Toronto. And back in the starting lineup, and a good beginning for him as Kyrie Irving draws the foul. James, quick pass to Kyrie Irving. Irving off the dribble. Irving has had just a magnificent playoffs. Kyrie Irving to the basket. Scoop layup. A beauty from Irving. What an elite defender he's become. Inside, and that time Thompson picks up his 3rd on the follow. Can't get it to fall. Taken away by Thompson. And that one's good. Tristan Thompson and the relentless pursuit of the ball. Irving wide open. That time hits the three-pointer. He's got 11.
But that's terrific movement off the ball by Irving, relocating
from that distance. Irving, the spin move, runs into Bogut. And Irving's going to get to the line as Andrew Bogut picks up his first. Pass deflected by Iguodala, but Irving saves it to Love, who drills the 3. Terrific play from Kyrie Irving, and it's back to 8. Thanks, Norris. Kyrie Irving drills the jumper. And Irving now with 15 points. Kyrie Irving drives, draws contact, count it, and 1. Kyrie Irving with a chance for a 3-point play. He now has 17.
And we've talked about it, Coach. This guy can score with the best of them. His abilities as a point guard in this league, handling the basketball, shooting.
Irving and Curry. Irving showing his flashy ball handling skills. Foul by Curry. That's the first foul on Steph Curry. And finally stops the run with a pretty move. Shot clock down to 6. Irving fakes the 3. Scampers across the lane, left-handed, and a beauty. Draymond Green throws it away. Smith, beautiful pass inside Irving. Irving kicks it back out. Smith puts it up and puts it in. J.R. Smith's first points of the night. James, nice feed to Irving. Irving is fouled. Night of coming back with huge performances after playoff losses. Kyrie Irving knocks down his first shot.
Good offense, you see right away.
45-10 advantage for Golden State. Irving banks it in. And Irving, who in game 1 shot 7 of 22. Shot clock at 4. Backdoor play, Jefferson. Oh, beautiful play from Richard Jefferson. Took up some contact as well. Sloppy start here to begin the 3rd. Irving to the basket and the finish. And that's what Cleveland needs. They need Irving and Kevin Love.
And keep him off the right hand. Klay Thompson's not nearly as good a passer as Irving lays it in. going to his left as he is going to his right.
Steph Curry. Even better, the reaction of Steve Kerr.
Irving pull-up jumper finally gets one to go. He had missed his last several, now 5 of 13. Jefferson did start 5 games during the regular season, the 35-year-old with so much playoff experience. Kyrie Irving. The NBA has seen in a couple of decades. Irving on a beautiful feed from James. And talk about a beautiful start of the Cavaliers. Irving, little hesitation. Jefferson for 3. James thought about a long 3. Iguodala's in the game. And James banks it in.
Less free looks.
Irving sees an opening, finds Jefferson. Little jump hook from Jefferson. Irving, shake and bake, and drills it. Iguodala, backdoor. Nice feed from Green. James and Curry getting tangled up as James set a screen. Irving again, Kyrie Irving. Already with 8 points. Scoreless as he sits down with 2 fouls. Irving backs it in with the left hand. Kyrie Irving, double figures here in the opening quarter. Irving for 3, puts it in! Kyrie Irving from way downtown! It's a 20-point lead! Irving fires, bang! Kyrie Irving putting on a show! Spades for 3. And a loose ball foul call on Channing Frye.
Think about how Kyrie Irving has got it going. We put pressure on LeBron, but also Irving understood he's got to play better. Turns the body of Klay Thompson. That's a tough shot. And LeBron enjoying the offensive show that his point guard is putting on.
Dominant. Irving. Again. Kyrie Irving, his 3rd three-pointer. And a blocking foul called against Jefferson. First on Jefferson. Tell you what, for a 35-year-old, he looks pretty spry out there, Mark.
Oh, he is taking care of his body. And
Kyrie Irving off to a great start, 19 points. Great handle. Sir, handle a lot. Just look at this. The ability to create separation. Little crossover, finish with the left hand. I mean, just the ability to turn people around, use a screen, stop on a dime.
Triple team coughs it up. Iguodala tries to get it back. James picks it up, throws it ahead. Smith, corner 3. It's good.
As Irving shakes and bakes, we never give credit to the defense.
Irving 19 points in that first half, finds Thompson. Thompson banks it in. What a game for Tristan Thompson.
In the world last game.
Irving with another gorgeous move using the left hand. 23 for Kyrie Irving. J.R. Smith answers back with a 3 of his own. His 4th three-pointer of the game. Keeps his dribble somehow. Irving back to James. Oh, he throws it down. Irving to drive. Irving to finish. Green picks him up. James open, lays it up and in. Matchups dictate lineups. Irving drives, gets bumped from behind by Barbosa. And Irving will shoot. Irving gets to the basket. And a foul. Clark and Spates looking at each other. Miscommunication on the defense. And Kyrie Irving. It was one of the most impressive playoff quarters we've seen in 2016. As Irving answers with a 3 of his own.
That got them that 30-point win.
J.R. Smith, a big part of the 30-point win. He hit 5 threes, including some offensive maneuvers, not just offensive rebounds, and he does it again. He's got 4 points. James was marvelous in game 3. Little bit of everything. Irving wide open, nobody near him. Timeout called by Golden State. Kyrie Irving continues his fine shooting. He's hit a pair of threes, and Cleveland is up 3.
LeBron James getting into the paint, making the play off of the help. How about the extra pass?
Kyrie Irving, not that time. Tristan Thompson grabs another offensive rebound. Back to Irving. Thompson. And Draymond Green fouls him and one.
So last game it was Channing Frye.
Count it, and a foul. Irving with a little hesitation, and Klay Thompson picks up his second foul, and he's going to come out of the game. Doesn't want to, tried to tell Steve Kerr don't, but Livingston will enter.
3.8 on the clock.
Irving comes back the other way, shot is up and banks it in.
LeBron James had a chance to switch with Kyrie Irving.
Irving comes right back, high off the glass. Curry the drive, shot blocked by Irving. And a timeout call by Golden State.
Well, he gets a full step on Thompson, comes to the 2-foot stop, and get that shot out of here, Kyrie Irving says.
ESPN's coverage of the NBA Finals on ABC. Brought to you by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Corona, who invites you to find your beach. And DirecTV.
Irving, nice turnaround jumper. He's got 16. Irving's jumper is good. Kyrie Irving, second
Both of
straight
the
finals games tip off shortly after 9 Eastern. Irving to the basket again. He's got 21. Kyrie Irving, crossover, got it. Oohs and ahs from the crowd. And the Cavs back up by 5.
Jumper got bumped a little bit, but he tried to flop his way to his call.
Irving reverse, gets the roll. 25 for Kyrie Irving. It's back to 1. Irving, Varejao guarding him. Irving crossover a couple of times. Pull-up jumper. Kyrie Irving nails it. Irving 11 of his 27 here in the third. Curry to Varejao. Varejao's a pretty good outside shooter, but not that time as James grabs the rebound. Welcome to the new NBA. As Kevin Love's shot rolls in and drops in. 33% from two-point range is Golden State.
There is absolutely zero movement right now.
Irving on the drive. Pull up. Won't go, but a foul. Livingston reached in. He doesn't like the call. Irving drives inside, gets away from Thompson, and an easy 2. James goes right at him, stops, lost it, gets it back. James across the lane, finds Irving underneath for the bank shot. James steps back, Green finds him. Irving fakes, Irving drives, Irving gets to the basket, layup is good. That makes it 7. James to Irving, three-pointer. And Kyrie Irving knocks it down. LeBron James, when he came out for warm-ups without him here tonight, and Joe, as Irving makes a dandy move inside.
Because of the versatility, even in those pick and roll, he sniffs out the action that they're running, and he automatically switches as LeBron knocks down the long ball. But Draymond Green's so good at reading what you're trying to do offensively.
That you're better than is very difficult, but it was
Irving behind the back, finds J.R. Smith. Smith gets to the basket, running shot, rolls around and drops in, and that's a great sign for the Cavs.
trying to shoot the gap.
Kyrie Irving gets inside, kicks it out to J.R. Smith. His corner 3 is good.
And we saw Steve Kerr take out Andre Iguodala. I agree with it because he's matching his minutes as Kyrie Irving knocks down the jump shot with LeBron James minutes.
Irving with a beautiful pull-up, and it's a 4-point Cleveland lead. So your centers out there are Spates and Kevin Love. Kyrie Irving's jump shot is good. Irving has back-to-back 30-point games. Crossover, pull-up, got it.
And understand who they're defending.
Barnes gets inside. Block, knocked loose. Still Golden State ball. Steps back, Kyrie Irving. Beautiful jumper from Irving. What a first half he's had. At least big half so far. Irving to Love. Love's jumper, that's good. Love's first field goal, first points of the night. And Kyrie Irving banks it in. Steve Kerr not happy. That's the 10th turnover for Golden State. And Cleveland back up by 4. Different tonight without Draymond Green, who plays the most minutes of anybody on Golden State. Irving gets free, banks it in, and a foul. Bogut picks up yet another, and Kyrie Irving continues his sensational Game 5.
That's why you don't get caught up in 5 assists. This is the right play. This is a high pick and roll. You're putting Bogut in the action that Coach talked about.
Bogut with a bit of a shove. James with 4 to shoot. He's going to have to knock up a 3. And does! LeBron James with his 3rd three-pointer. Now Barnes switches on him. Irving, the floater, banks it in. Kyrie Irving putting on a clinic. 10 of 12 from the field. Irving steps into a 3, knocks it down. Kyrie Irving from downtown. And it's an 8-point lead for the Cavaliers.
Continue to move without the basketball.
Irving again from downtown. He's 4 for 5 from that distance. He's got 29. Curry looking to get free. Irving right on top of him. Curry the drive and fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line.
And they're going to look at this for a flagrant foul. Just good trail by Kyrie Irving. Walks into that open. How much rest can they afford?
Irving drives past Curry. Pull-up shot. He banks it in. What a sparkling performance tonight from Kyrie Irving. He's got 31. 3rd straight game in these finals. He's hit 30 or more. Irving drives on Barnes. Keeps his dribble. Inside, Shepherd for the dunk. Great setup from Kyrie Irving. Irving slides inside. Thompson right with him. Irving, bank shot is good, and a foul. Kyrie Irving does it again. He's got 33. And Cleveland back up by 9.
Just offensive brilliance right here. Great defense.
Crossover, knockdown, jump shot. He sees a big man in the paint, attacks him for the N1. He's got it going, knocking down the jump shot. Then when it matters most, put your head down and make a play. Takes the bigger, stronger Klay Thompson, gets to his spot, elevates. This guy has put on a clinic and has had an outstanding series.
Irving on the drive. Bank shot is good. Kyrie Irving again. Iguodala. Barnes threw it behind him. Barnes dives on it. And it'll be a hell ball between Tristan Thompson and Barnes. Height advantage to Thompson. Nearly falls. Drives now. Spins back. Tough fall away. Shot. It's good. Kyrie Irving. Another brilliant shot. It's a 10-point lead. Irving from 3. Bang! Kyrie Irving from way downtown. 41 points for Irving.
Probably got fouled too, but he is just on a roll. The balance, the handle, and the ability to create just enough separation to get a clean look.
Dynamic duo, flat out, got it done. All the pressure on the back of both of these guys. Kyrie dancing all game long, making plays time and time again. Does not matter who was defending him. Got into a rhythm, got into a flow, and then capitalized. And then James.
What a road victory for the Cleveland Cavaliers as the NBA Finals will return to Cleveland on Thursday night.
Kyrie, your 3rd straight game where you get at least 30 points, including 2 in wins, and regardless of who's checking you, you're getting to your game. What have you found in this matchup?
Just continuing to stay aggressive and get out in transition, and use this big fella next to me to get easy shots. And when we're playing 1-3 pick and roll, and they're getting the switches, I mean, we're just attacking matchups, and we just have to have consistency going into Game 6.
Jeff Van Gundy said that this was one of the greatest individual performances in a finals game he had ever seen. And Mark Jackson said what you did tonight was Isaiah-like. With 2 men of that stature saying that, your reaction is what?
I'm thankful, but at the same time, we wouldn't be in any position without both of us putting on a performance like this and our guys coming in and just trusting our leadership and just doing it for 4 quarters. That's what it's about, just staying as a team, staying resolved, and sticking to the game plan.
Thompson off the dribble, drives, reverse block. Here's James out in front. Green ahead of him. James stripped and fouled. Curry's got a foul already. Irving on the pull-up. Irving for three.
And very similar to the communication problem we saw Irving and Smith have in the two-man game with Clay. And
Irving fakes, drives. James on the throwdown. This is reminiscent. Shuffle pass Irving. Out to Jefferson. That's a two-pointer. That rattles in.
I am so impressed with Richard Jefferson.
Tries again. Connects.
Tristan Thompson is doing absolutely yeoman's work on the board right now.
Inside to Festus Ezeli. And he gets a two-pointer. And a quick timeout from Tyronn Lue. Well, what a start. Energy in the building, energy on the floor. Cavaliers up by 11 here in the first quarter.
Cleveland's defense in that first quarter impacted Golden State more so than the fourth quarter of Game 5. I thought some of the shots that Golden State missed in Game 5 were very makeable. In the first quarter, they didn't get many quality looks.
It was more reminiscent of that Game 3 when they came out and swarmed and smothered them defensively.
well, if you're going to be successful defensively against this Warrior team, you got to have a commitment and you've got to be disciplined. And the Cavs were both.
Meanwhile, Andre Iguodala has gone to the back near the locker room. The trainer was working on him as Irving hits another three. 10 points for Irving. Shumpert gets right up on Curry. Shake and bake. Shumpert's good. Irving getting in rhythm again. He's 5 of 9 from the field.
Well, has been far superior as Irving's fouled. I think their attention to detail, other than a couple mistakes to start
Here
this.
comes Irving. Curry's got the 2 fouls. Has to let him go by. And Irving lays it in. Curry looks to reach in there. Irving crossover down the lane and foul. Oh, Kyrie Irving's ball handling again on display. Irving gets away, leans in, he's fouled. Nope, they're going to wave it off. Wave it off before the shot. Now they'll still shoot free throws, but it's Steph Curry's 3rd foul. Can't hit the 3. Long rebound comes out. Thompson tips it, but right to Irving. Irving pull-up jumper's good.
And James has got to get back to attacking.
And there's the buzzer. Game 7, Sunday night in Oakland. Part of the finals. The butterflies and the nerves have to be unbelievable as Thompson goes inside and lays it in. How do you get it to settle down? The Cavalier offense the last couple of games has been so efficient as Kyrie Irving nails that one.
Does his job keeping them in front. Active hands, contest. That's just great offense by Kyrie Irving. A spectacular offensive weapon, continuing to have his way. The way that the pressure that Steph Curry just put on Kyrie Irving to defend him.
Irving pulls up, stops on a dime, and banks it in.
Into their stuff right now.
Irving drives into the lane, layup rolls around and drops in. Irving's 3rd field goal. He had missed his previous 10 coming into Game 7. Irving off the glass and one. Gorgeous move from Kyrie Irving and a chance for a 3-point play.
This is Ezeli defending Kyrie Irving.
Irving drives and finishes. And a quick timeout. Varejao off to Curry. Draymond Green inside. Varejao knocked out of his hands. He thought he was hit. Here comes Curry inside. Varejao stolen by Love. Irving goes at Draymond Green, drives, layup is good. Beautiful move from Kyrie Irving. Bumps Curry. Curry pass deflected and stolen. Here comes Irving. Irving drives past Green. The foul. Shot's good and one. Oh, what a sweet move from Kyrie Irving.
Careless basketball by Curry in the pick and roll. Good job by Kevin Love. And then the active hands to come up with the turnover. And Uncle Drew putting on a clinic in this 3rd quarter. Takes the contact. How about the beautiful finish with the left hand? My goodness. Spectacular. To give credit to the Cleveland Cavaliers defensively.
That was Barnes' second field goal. Kyrie Irving knocks down a three. Irving having a huge third quarter. Irving drives on Green, gets inside, off balance, comes up short, gets his own rebound and puts it back. Kyrie Irving, the second effort.
Come up on a minute remaining. And they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown! Fourth quarter for Cleveland, including this one. They came out of the timeout set to get Steph Curry on Kyrie Irving. They get exactly what they want. Everybody out of my way. It's time to dance. Gets them one-on-one, lulls them to sleep, forces a late contest. That's a big-time offensive play by Kyrie Irving, but it's a play he's made his entire life. The ability to score and flat-out get it done on the offensive end.
Curry fakes the three, steps back, crossover, puts up a three. Rebound James with 30 seconds remaining.
What a spectacular job by Love.
Irving on the drive, goes inside, lost it, gets it back and finds Love. There's a 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they had a foul to give, so Barnes fouls him there.
But they've got to manage this clock. They don't want to go early.
Irving drives to James, misses the jam, but fouled. Rattles in the second. 4-point game, timeout Golden State. Shumpert trying to stay with Curry, catches, one dribble, steps back, puts up a three, won't go. Rebound tip taken by Spates, final seconds. It's over, it's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again. The Cavaliers are NBA champions. Cleveland's long sports nightmare has ended. The drought is over. 52 years. Time to celebrate a title. The overwhelming joy as Cleveland becomes the first team in NBA Finals history to overcome a 3-1 deficit to come back and win the title. First in franchise history.
Kyrie, a year ago, you were alone in a hospital room watching your team do battle and try to win an NBA championship. Can you describe what it was like for you going to battle and ultimately fulfilling what were childhood dreams, you said?
History was made tonight, but I mean, that championship team that's in that locker room right there, we got to give them a lot of credit. They did an amazing job, and for us, it was just about being resilient and coming in and taking care of business. But I mean, this is one for the books, literally, one for the books.
Down the stretch, though it had been a tough, at times, difficult series for Kevin Love, the big three was able to deliver. Why was that?
Just staying aggressive, sticking to the game plan, executing offensively and defensively. But I'm glad all the X's and O's are done, and we can celebrate this championship.
Can you describe what it is like playing alongside of LeBron James and what effect he has on this group's ability to be confident that it can win regardless of the circumstance?
Best player on the planet right there. As you can see with the Finals MVP, he took us home tonight, and that's what he does. That's what great players do, and he made history tonight, and I'm proud of him.
Congratulations.